Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Welcome back to What's on Tap Podcast. Not .com, but just What's on Tap. I'm just so used to saying What's on Tap Podcast.com. I'm your host, Stefan, as always.
Matthias.
And we're joined with Chantra today. Hi, Chantra.
Hello.
Once again. And we both ironically ordered from Glasbanken.se. And we both ordered something from the 50/50 series from Brewing.
Yeah.
But we ordered different beers.
Well, I think the thing was, because I ordered like 2 weeks before you.
Yeah.
And I think the ones that you ordered came out after I ordered.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think they only had the Mosaic Citra and the Citra Nelson Sauvin when I ordered.
So today we have the...
I believe, because I saw a post from Ulle, the brewer, and I think he said that those ones, the ones you got, were just like a day or 2 days old when they were shipped to Glasbanken. So that one should be pretty damn fresh at this point.
Yeah, it's best by 11/01/19, and yours is best by 07/12/18. All right, I don't know what that means, but it's kind of odd. All right, so we have the one you got was a Mosaic and Citra, and the one I got is a Citra Ekuanot. I'm a huge Ekuanot fan, so I was like, ooh, that sounds delicious. And they both come in at 6.5% ABV.
Yeah.
I really like the can design on these. It's very simple,
It's very simple, but very cool.
Yeah.
It's very effectful.
I agree.
Awesome.
So we'll start with the Mosaic Citra, which is the darker orange one.
Yeah.
If you're playing at home, it's slightly darker and orangier. But
Very slightly.
You're really gonna know what you're looking at here. The smell is very classic IPA.
Yeah.
Right? If they're playing in class.
Right above us.
Cool.
Okay.
They're after you guys again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think that single propeller prop plane is really going to present much of a challenge, but...
It smells good.
Does smell good? Not yet? All right. We're tasting this skip. Cheers. All right, we'll do this. Chantra's like, we're going to drink this. Wow, that is really good.
Yeah.
That is really fruity. I mean, like,
I had a can of
crazy.
this last weekend, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to trying the Citra Ekuanot one as well. Because
Yeah.
I'm also a big fan of the Ekuanot hops. So
Man, I don't get a huge nose off of this. Like when I smell it, it doesn't give a lot in the smell.
the Ekuanot one,
Yeah, no, this Mosaic Citra.
the Mosaic Citra.
Yeah.
I think you get more smell from the Mosaic Citra than you get from the Ekuanot one.
Oh, really? We'll get to that one in a second. Let's just focus on the one in here, the first one. It's
But flavor to smell ratio, I think it's more flavorful than
Oh,
the
definitely.
smell.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a
comes
much
off.
juicier
Definitely.
flavor,
Yeah.
much more. It's got that pale ale kind of tea-ishness in the aftertaste. I really, really like. I think it's a really outstanding beer.
It's what you're hoping most beers in this style taste like.
Yeah.
And we're so often disappointed. Basically.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
Well, that's one thing I was really disappointed with was the IPAs in the U.S., at least in the Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma region.
Oh, really?
I didn't really have any IPAs that just blew me away. They're really, really into very traditional German styles. Like everyone does a Wit beer or a Weiss beer and Bock and lagers and pilsners
And to be honest, I think we're quite spoiled with good IPAs in Sweden at the moment.
That is what my impression was. Actually, I was surprised we have a much wider range and diversity of styles here. That like looking at the shelves in Texas, I was just like, well, where's the old ales and where's this particular style and where's that particular style, and you just couldn't find those in a lot of cases. Talking with the Brew Bloods guys, they never even had them before. Yeah. And I've been listening to the Untapped podcast, which I got to say I'm not particularly thrilled with. But those guys apparently haven't tried anything because they're just like, oh, I'm not familiar with this style. And I'm like, Old ale is not that kind of crazy of a style. It's actually pretty traditional.
Quite common.
Yeah. At least apparently in Europe. Maybe not so much in the U.S.
Yeah, maybe not in the U.S.
No. It could be a reflection of, though, I mean, how the craft beer scene is like sort of plateauing or dipping in the U.S. So they've kind of gone back to brewing some of the more traditional types. We're seeing that even at work, the guys in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're starting to see it here as well. Like, people are going back to pilsners and lagers and stuff like that as well. So
Yeah, there's a lot of Pilsners released this summer.
Yeah.
A couple of them were really good, too. I was really impressed by them.
I think people want to prove they can't hide. They're a brewery that they don't hide behind the flavors, so they want to prove that they can do like a clean beer.
Yeah, that could be it.
Which means we're going to get some crazy pastry styles this winter.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, I'm tired of Pilsners. Give me some of that crazy stouts.
Uh-oh.
Kind of want some good barley wines this winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really good. It's got a nice little bit of grassiness to it. Some, it kind of tastes like a little bit of honey and grapefruit and citrus notes. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of citrus notes to it, yeah. Quite citrusy and tropical.
Oh, that's what you get from a Citra.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Exactly.
It's not high buying that.
So it's really good.
So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4.
You going to rate it already?
I'm going to rate it already.
All right.
I think we've kind of covered it with Citra.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what does Mosaic add to this? What does that bring to the...
I mean, Citra and Mosaic are quite similar to each other. I think commonly Mosaic is just like a Citra on steroids, something like that.
Okay.
It's even more like citrusy and tropical.
Okay. So would you expect this to be even more citrusy and tropical than it is, or do you think it's about where it should
Not really.
be? Okay.
No, I think it's hitting the spot.
Okay.
I don't mean to copycat, but I'm going to hold with the 4 myself.
All right.
This one.
And Mathias?
To be honest, I could probably drink many cans of this.
Very, very easy. I like the ABV on it. 6.5%
Exactly.
is kind of...
Sweet
And
spot.
It's a little on the heavy, a little high side, but I mean, you could have a couple of cans of this and not feel...
My sweet spot.
Yeah.
No, but I think it comes back to what you said before, Chantra, that it's hitting all the notes that you want in one of these IPAs. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5.
Oh, excellent. Usually I'm the high grader, but look at you.
He hasn't been
Well, I
drinking
mean,
much
we're-
this summer, so
Exactly.
he's just like,
That's true.
damn,
Everything,
it's good.
Everything's special. All right.
No, but it's good beer.
So next up, we got the Citra Ekuanot.
Yeah.
Also coming in at 6.5%. Yeah, not much more to say about this.
In the smell, it is a bit more like stone fruity.
Yeah, I get more peach.
Yeah.
Apricot kind of smells, which
Yeah.
I would expect kind of from the Ekuanot. It smells very promising. I'm very excited about this one.
It does. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think?
I think it tastes a little bit more grainy than the Mosaic Citra.
Yeah, based on the smell, I was expecting a little bit more fruitiness to it.
Yeah. Same.
And
It's
More herb or grassy or something. I don't know. There's
No.
something.
I think it's a little bit grainy.
Yeah.
yeah, I get that too. It's it kind of almost reminds me of the rye IPA that we had last episode.
Oh, you think?
Well, just in the aftertaste, where I think that's maybe the grainness that you're talking about coming through. It's a little sweet, it's a little bitter. I had higher hopes for this one, I think, than the Citra Mosaic. I thought it'd be more. I thought it'd be fruitier than what it is,
Yeah.
and it's not. I mean, it's good. It's still a very solid IPA, but it's
disappointing.
It is. It's just not quite hitting that sweet spot like I thought it would.
Like, not what you thought it was.
Ekuanot what I thought it would be.
God, you're tiring.
Love you too.
We're not hitting all of the notes I wanted to hit.
God. Well, I think saying disappointed is a bit too far. Yeah. It's still a solid.
It's still good.
IPA.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I was expecting, I think, more from it.
Yeah.
And
which is the literal definition of being disappointed.
Well, if we're gonna mark words now, then
hey,
all right.
Snap.
I really want it to be more citrusy and more fruit forward. And this is much, like you said, a little grainier, a little more on the tea side.
Well, I can probably kind of relate a little bit to your opinion there with the Citra Nelson Sauvin we had last weekend as well, because Nelson Sauvin is one of my favorite hops. Mm-hmm. And it was also a little bit grainy, the Citra Nelson. And then we had the Mosaic Citra as well at that point. And the Mosaic Citra was just so much better.
Yeah. No, I think the Mosaic Citra is much more in line with what I was expecting this to be.
Yeah.
I think if I had this on its own, like at a bar someplace, I'd be very happy to have it and very pleased.
But after having the Mosaic Citra, it's not as good.
We should have started with this one. Maybe.
I don't think it would have made a difference, honestly.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
We'll never know.
Well, we can't undo it now.
No, we cannot.
All right, no.
We're in it.
All right, to the vomitorium, and then we'll come back. All right. Take 2. Where are the feathers?
Still really like it.
I think it's still a great IPA.
Mm-hmm. But then I want to go back and change my review of the first one.
Oh, you see?
Yeah.
So what do you want to change that to now?
Because I want to give it like a 4.25.
Yeah.
And then give this a 4. Because I don't think it's still 4, but I like the Citra Mosaic better.
Yeah.
But it's still a really, really good beer. But the Citra Mosaic is clearly the winner here. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a 4 on the Citra Ekuanot.
I am as well.
Yeah.
I'm only going with a 4 if I can move my Citra up.
You will allow it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm moving it up to 4.5.
Nice.
All right. Good job.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll do 4.5 all around on the Citra Mosaic and 4 all around on the Citra Equinox.
4.5 and 4.
Yep.
Yep. Nice. Sounds good.
Yep. I'm very pleased with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
Still, like I said, excellent beers on both counts. And I
Yeah.
think, like I said, in isolation, the Citra Equinox would have been just a home run on its own. But in comparison to the Citra Mosaic or Mosaic Citra, however you want to say it, I think it's not quite hitting the spot as well.
Yeah.
It's not like we're serving this super cold. It's really almost at, I would say, room temperature.
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah.
getting up to room temperature. I mean, it's not 20 degrees. It's more like 13 degrees now, probably.
Yes.
I would say in the span of 12.9 to 13.8 degrees.
You're killing it, man.
Welcome to the weather podcast with
Temperature Podcast brought to you by
Podcast.
Mathias. Okay, well,
We're expecting a slight drizzle today.
excellent. You can find us online at what'sontap.podcast.com, as well as
Facebook, Instagram, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify,
YouTube,
Spotify,
and YouTube, wherever fine podcasts are
Yes.
found. So until next time,
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.